Sorry about that. Had someone knock at the door. Okay, so carrying on. Just to recap, the supply or heating cycle. Supply goes on the outside. Return air is going to be hopefully not in the same room. This is just a simplified illustration. Normally the return air would be in the floor, in the hallway, in the middle of the house. And once the air kind of moves around the room and makes it comfortable, there's an undercut under every door, and air will either travel through that undercut, or if the door is open, it'll get pulled back to the middle of the house and then down into the return air ductwork and back through the house and reheated again. The cooling cycle is very similar. It just tends to swirl around a little bit more. Sometimes people, assume the best spot for a heat register is on the floor, and the best spot for a cooling grill would be in the ceiling, because hot air rises. So it's going to go from the floor and rise up to the main part of the living area and be nice and warm. But if you think about it, heat always goes to cold, right? There's always a heat transfer that happens. So hot is always going to go to cold, no matter what. So if there's if there's a supply register in the ceiling and it's cold down here, heat's going to naturally get drawn to where the cold is. It doesn't have to be blown up, or the heat is going to rise, but it is attracted to cold. So it's, no matter what, it's going to make its way around that room. Here's another illustration of the furnace. This drawing here is just showing the importance of flex connectors. Again, we have a little glitch in there, but I don't know why. So this is kind of what a flex connector looks like. This little part here in the middle is typically black. I don't know why they drew it all the same color, because it makes it kind of hard to see. But when the furnace is running, it has a fan in there, and that fan causes vibrations. So a flex connector on the return and the supply side, any vibrations that are happening down there, this flex connector is going to absorb that frequency that's vibrating and prevent it from traveling down the ductwork, which is noise, which is undesirable in any system, right? People are very, they get really grumpy easy if there's something that's out of their comfort, right? Like if it's too hot, we're grumpy. If it's too cold, we're grumpy. If it's too noisy, we're grumpy. So the best working air conditioning or heating system there is one that you don't notice. If you're comfortable and happy, then your heating system is working good. As soon as something is not working good on it, we tend to get really grumpy. So anyway, moving on. This picture here is just showing different dampers. Again, not super applicable for you guys. So I'm just gonna move on. Oh, well, that's the end of it. All right, I'm gonna make some more videos for you guys later. I don't know how helpful that one was, but it is what it is. Thanks.